So, Mike, tell me, what's your experience with your background? I guess maybe really in doing employer services.
Yeah, I've got about a 30-year history in compensable injury management. Most of that has been in Canada. Probably my area of specialization from a clinical perspective is functional capacity evaluation, so including expert testimony, including Supreme Court of Ontario, labor negotiations, those sorts of things. And then for about 20 years, I ran on a national basis um, um, a segment of a large company that focused predominantly working out with enterprise employers. So large employers like ExxonMobil, WestJet, Canada Post, Department of National Defense, and so on. Services ranged everything from injury prevention, ergonomics, injury management, and corporate wellness.
And were you the person who was, negotiating, meeting, like organizing that business?
It was a business that I started from scratch. So initially, I was kind of an eat what you can kill sort of approach. So I would go out and secure the work and do it myself. That lasted for a very short period of time. And then I built a team up around me, and I built a team up to close to 100 people that were out doing those types of services. And yes, at the end of the day, I was more from a business development and leadership perspective is what I did. But right from the start of doing the services myself, right up until the end, I still had oversight authority on the clinical applications or the ergonomic applications of what we were doing.
Okay, excellent. And then with metrics now, we have, we can help them with with the business development piece, which is really where I see your fit in. And then metrics is going to bring to the table um, the the methodology for them to be able to perform those services. So if we identified like what you were just talking about there, like post-offer pre-employment screens, functional capacity, metrics has, I think you and I both really like is that FC in a box, which kind of gives them all the tools that they need, simple and easy to kind of implement. We can provide them with the education on how to deliver those services, functional capacity evaluation, job demands analysis, office ergo, even work hardening. Um, and then finally, we have the software that's going to automate that report, data collection piece, so they have all the data stored, and then making sure that the reports kind of meet the needs of the employers on that
Yeah,
side there.
what I really like about metrics is I would kind of describe it as an end-to-end solution. So right from the start of getting trained in how to do that testing, to using software to make report preparation and sharing, communicating that information easier, and then the last part of it is the FC in the box and the hardware to do that. And depending on their experience doing this, they can customize what equipment they need. So I really like that end-to-end solution for somebody who's moving into doing this reasonably new to providing these types of services.
And I really like what we're going to be doing here for Clinic Accelerator with the idea of, giving them the tools to develop the business, not just kind of giving them the tools to perform the business, but actually being able to give them the background so that they understand, who to talk to inside the employers, what kind of information those people are going to need, and we'll be, helping them, build out some sales strategies, some marketing kind of strategies. So I think we're kind of closing the loop on the whole package so that they can, just like you did, start up an employer service business to augment their current clinic practice.
Yeah, all the little things that they need to be successful, whatever you want to call those, tips and tricks or hacks or whatever those may be to be successful, providing these services beyond just the training. And so I think it's a real end-to-end solution.